It started as just another quiet evening in the Arizona desert. I was driving home from a late shift, dusty road, headlights bouncing off the red rocks. The kind of silence that presses on your ears. Then I saw them. 3, no, 4 lights, hanging low over the mountains. Perfectly still. Too bright. Too quiet. I pulled over. My hands were shaking. I remember the keys clinking against the steering wheel. I thought it was some kind of military test, but they didn't move like planes. They hovered, then shifted, like they were watching me. I turned off the engine, and the night swallowed every sound. That's when I noticed it. The air wasn't still anymore. It was vibrating, low, pulsing, hum. My heart started to match the rhythm. And then they started moving, slow at first, sliding across the sky in a perfect line, silent, coordinated, like a school of glowing fish in a black ocean. I grabbed my phone. The screen flickered, glitched, turned white, dead. That's when the light stopped and pointed down, straight at me. I must have blacked out because the next thing I remember is lying face up in the middle of the road. My car doors were wide open, engine still off. Everything was cold. My skin felt wrong, static under the surface. They told me later, the police, that a patrol camera caught the whole thing. 4 lights descending. One figure, me, standing still like a statue. Then rising. You can see it in the footage. My body lifts straight into the air, limp, like a puppet. Then, flash of light, frame distortion. I'm gone. They found the car still idling. My phone melted into the seat. No one could explain it. But I remember. I remember everything. It was like waking up underwater. But the water was light. Every direction was blinding white. No shadows, no sound. My body didn't feel heavy anymore. I tried to scream, but it came out as nothing, like the air swallowed my voice. Then they appeared. Shapes. Tall, thin silhouettes, bending the light around them. No faces, no eyes, but I knew they were looking at me. Something touched my shoulder. Cold, metallic. My muscles locked. I couldn't breathe. The hum came back, deep inside my skull. Images, flashing, fields, stars, desert roads, me from above. They were showing me things I couldn't understand. And then pain, needles of light in my chest. I remember screaming silently until everything cracked like glass. I woke up in the desert, naked, covered in dust. It was morning. The sun felt wrong, too close. The sky shimmered like heat waves, but the air was cold. I stumbled to the road. My car was gone.
When I reached down, everyone looked at me like I was insane. "You've been missing for 5 days," they said. 5 days? But I swear, I was gone for hours. They found something in the desert where I woke up, a circle, burnt into the sand. And in the center, my car keys, melted into the ground.
Every night since, I see the lights, not outside, inside, behind my eyelids. They blink when I do. Sometimes I wake up with my clothes turned inside out. Sometimes I hear the hum again, faint, like it's coming from beneath the floorboards. I tried moving. I tried sleeping with the lights on. I even covered every window. But last night, I looked out and they were there again. 4 lights. Perfect line. And this time, I think they were closer.
The patrol camera footage leaked online last month. You can find it if you know where to look. They blurred my face, but you can tell it's me. The way the light swallows everything. Even the shadows vanish.
But what nobody notices, what nobody wants to notice, is that there's something else in that footage. If you slow it down, frame by frame, you can see shapes moving behind the light. And when the flash hits, one of them turns its head. Right before I disappear, I don't think they ever left. Sometimes my TV turns on by itself, static, showing the desert road. Sometimes I find sand in my bed, even though I live miles from the dunes. The doctors say it's trauma, but trauma doesn't make your lights flicker when you walk into a room. Trauma doesn't whisper your name through radio static. I can feel them still watching, like I'm some kind of experiment they forgot to turn off. Every night, the same dream. Floating, frozen, soundless light. Every morning, same hum, same taste of ozone in my mouth. And last night, I heard a knock on my window, but I live on the 4th floor. It happened again. The lights, all of them, over Arizona. This time, thousands saw them. Videos flooded the internet. Same formation, same silence. But there's something different now. They're moving lower, slower, like they're looking for something they misplaced. Or someone. My skin's burning again. That same static feeling. My heartbeat sinking with the hum. I know what it means. They're coming back. If you see the lights tonight, don't look up.